In this lesson, we're going to download Eclipse for Windows. So here, we're going out to eclipse.org, and we'll see that on the eclipse.org page, we have a download button over here. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And here we'll see multiple versions of Eclipse are available for download. Now at the time of this download, we are on Eclipse Standard 4.4 or Eclipse version 4.4, codename Luna. And we're going to go ahead and get Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, just because it has more features that we're going to go ahead and show throughout this course. So if we're on Windows, of course we can get the 32-bit or the 64-bit version for our machine, depending on our architecture and what version of Java we have downloaded. So if we have the 64-bit version of Java downloaded and we're on a 64-bit machine, we would get the 64-bit version of Eclipse. The same thing goes if you are a 32-bit version user. Once we go to the download page, then we have to select a mirror. So here I'm just going to select this mirror that it's giving me. And it will take some time to download the Eclipse Luna installation. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pause the video while this downloads. You can read through the other things on the page. If you'd like to sign up for the Eclipse newsletter, sometimes it asks you to make a donation. Of course, Eclipse Luna is free, so you do not have to pay anything for it. But sometimes it will ask you down here if you'd like to make a donation. Once this has completed downloading, I will resume the video and go through the installation with you. Alright, so the download has completed. So let's go ahead and show this in the folder. Let's make another folder right on our C drive where we'll install our Eclipse IDE. And what we can do is actually just bring the download zipped file over to the C drive. And once we have that moved, we can actually just extract it right to our destination directory. We can just say extract, and we can make the folder name whatever we'd like it to be. So here we'll just say Eclipse Luna. Or you could just say Eclipse, or whatever you'd like to name that folder. Go ahead and extract it. And again, it will take some time to extract all of this, so I'm going to pause the video, and I will be back when the extraction has completed. Alright, so the installation has extracted. Now the nice thing about Eclipse is that we don't actually have to install it to our machine. Once we have it extracted, we can just run it directly from the Eclipse icon in the Eclipse folder. Now with Windows, we can also pin this to the taskbar. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can't see my taskbar right now, but that's okay. You could just click on the Eclipse exe to go ahead and run the program. So the first time we run it, it'll ask if we want to, and we can unselect Always Ask before opening this file and select Run. This will bring up the Eclipse IDE. And it will take a moment to load, especially the first time that we load the program. And once we get started with Eclipse, the first thing that will pop up, it will ask us if we'd like to select a workspace. So this is where we're going to do our programming. So what I'm going to do is just browse to my computer here. And on the C drive, I'm going to have Java projects. And that's where I'm going to create my workspace for my Eclipse. I'm going to also select Use this as the default and do not ask again. And so once the IDE loads, we'll be presented an Eclipse welcome screen where we can see options to select an overview, see some samples, tutorials, find out what's new. And also up here we can see there's an icon that we can click to take us to our workbench. Once we're in our workbench, we'll see our projects that we have. Now I already have a project installed here, so what you'll probably see is nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete this out of here so that it'll look similar to what I expect you should see. And so what you can see is this project window with just the servers, which you may or may not see, and then basically nothing else. But that completes our installation of the Java Eclipse IDE for Windows.